recording now.
Okay, so welcome to the beginner ChatGPT. We are going to just explore the beginning part, and we are actually starting in Canva, and we are going to start in documents. So you click on documents, and it's going to open up a page that looks like this. Okay, so there's just a few prompts that I'm going to start with just to kind of show you how I played around with it. So I'm going to press this plus button. That's what you do because we're going to add the magic. And from there, I see this magic write. Now, the magic write, like I said, it's basically Canva's proprietary ChatGPT function. Okay, so when I click on magic write, I'm going to go ahead and start simple with how I started. So I'm going to tell it to write 5 highly engaging Facebook social media posts with emojis, of course, because emojis is a great way. Letting buyers and sellers know I am a realtor ready to help with their buying, selling, or investing needs. And you can make this as complex or easy as you want. So when I press the return button, here's what happens. Here they are. Now from here, obviously, there's nothing better than the human touch. You can go back and look and make sure all the wording is the way you like. Now, here's where I like to use the Google spreadsheet portion of it. And we're going to do a lot with just these prompts. And feel free to send me your own prompts and we'll see what it spits out. But let me go ahead and just highlight these 5 posts. This is where the magic really happens. And I think it's so cool. So from here, if you have Google spreadsheets, which everyone does, I went to my Google Drive and I clicked on new spreadsheets. And these are the 5 posts I made. So in this little first box, 1A, I'm going to title it with what it's for. So I'm going to title it 5 Facebook posts. Okay, I have copied the response. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to click in the number 2 and I'm going to do paste. And when I paste it, it looks like this. Okay. It has everything that we just told it to do. And from here, I'm going to file. I'm going to download it as a CSV. CSV. Okay. Now I've already done this previous, but so let me show you now. You have these responses. Now this is enough to go ahead and make social media posts. You don't need anything else. But to make your life simpler, let me show you another step that you can use. So you've just downloaded it as a CSV file, okay? It'll download it to your computer. We're going to go back to Canva. Let me go to a home page. There we go. So here's my Canva home. Now, what do I do with this? I've downloaded the CSV file, and now I'm ready for the next step. So I'm going to create a design. And I am going to go to create a design. And I want to make those into Facebook posts. So I'm going to click on Facebook posts. And from there, because I selected Facebook posts, Canva's going to give you so many options of templates that you can use and tweak and make your own. Now, I selected one that I kind of like, so we'll just use that for the example. And again, I'm sorry, my computer's slow, but it's a lot to use the Zoom and the 2 displays. So once that opens, you're going to choose the type of design, the color codes, and everything that you want to create those 5 posts so they look very streamlined, they look professional. All right, we're getting there. So it gives me the option to create templates. So what I'm going to do is last night I just went and picked out a design that I liked best. And I'm going to use that one for the example. So from here, once it opens, yours will be faster, promise. So I'm going to use one that was recently used. And I just like the way this was. I thought, well, I can use this for anything. So I want to change out the picture because obviously that's not a picture of me. You can change the colors and all of that fancy stuff, but you don't have to. We can make it really simple. I'm going to go to my uploads. That's where I have pictures that I'd rather want in that background for this post that I'm doing. So you're going to get all of that set up first, and then the rest is very easy. So from here, I'm going to just select the image that I think would look best. And let me just go ahead and even do this one. So I'm going to use this picture instead. But as you see, it's hidden behind this area. Well, there's something very easy you can do with it. And actually, Lexi on the call has taught me that you always want your picture to face the writing. You want it to face in. So I'm going to take this picture by clicking it. Where it says edit photo and flip, I'm going to flip it. And I'm going to flip it horizontal. That's perfect. Now, the next thing that we're going to do is we want to change this with the new post that we just created. So what I'm going to do is over here on this left-hand bar, you're going to see all of these different tools and options. You're going to click on apps. And in apps, there's going to be a tool that is going to allow you to bulk create right here, bulk create. So I'm going to click on bulk create because that's what I want to do. Now it asks you, do you want to enter the data manually and type in all the text information? To avoid having to do that, you're going to click upload the CSV because we just downloaded a CSV file from Google Sheets. So once I upload that, let me go to my download section. All right, here is my CSV right here. I'm going to open it. And there it is, but that doesn't help me get it in here. So there's a few things I want to do first. Before I start entering the text, I don't want these little quotes in here. I'm going to delete this at the bottom. And at the bottom, you can even put your name and information. So let's just say Jenifer Salter, Realtor, and I can even include my phone number if I want. Okay. And, oh, what did I do? Oh, I refreshed it instead of put my little Realtor logo. Lexi, do you remember the funny story with the little R with the circle around it? What you had to tell me?
You want me to tell it?
Yeah, you can embarrass me. Go ahead.
Oh, it was so funny. So one day, I was watching something that Jenifer had created, and it said Jenifer Salter and the little R and the circle. And I was like, Jenifer, you copyrighted your name? And she was like, no, that's like the symbol for Realtor. And I was like, no, it's not. That's like the symbol that they put after Realtor to let people know that Realtor is copyrighted.
Yeah, so
So
for like a year, I had copyrighted my name apparently. Yeah, it was very, very embarrassing. And I was thinking how many people saw that and thought, man, she has a big ego. So anyway, so you can enter in your phone number and whatever information you want it to show. So now that we have done that, I don't want the little quote symbols right here. So I'm going to go to elements. And what I'd like to do is under elements, I'd like to replace that with like a home logo, right? So I'm just going to type in home under elements. And I'm just going to choose a graphic that's very simple that I can put instead of those little quote symbols, because we want to make sure that this looks the way that we want it to appear, because before we bulk create, we want to make sure that everything else is set up with the color, the branding, everything. So I'm just going to take this little guy over. Okay. And I'm going to have to make it smaller for sure. Okay, I'm going to make it smaller. And I'm going to delete these little guys right here. And of course, you can take your time and make it look any way that you want. All right, perfect. That looks good to me. So now I'm ready. So now I've gone and I've already uploaded my CSV. I'm going to click here in the text because that's the area that I want to change it. Now this text may be too big, so I am going to make it smaller just because I think mine was a little bit longer. So I'm going to center this kind of in the middle of these two. And then when you click on this box right here, it's going to give you an option to do more. And this hamburger little menu right here with the dots, when you click on that, you're going to click on, oh, I wonder if I have to do that again. Hold on. Link, or is that right? Sorry about that, guys. The computer is so slow that it's causing an issue. But so you go to apps, we uploaded our CSV file, but let's just go back again. We're going to click on bulk create, upload CSV, and select the file that we just selected a minute ago. All right. Now that I've done that and it shows up right here, we're ready. So I'm going to click on this again. I'm going to use the hamburger menu and I'm going to press connect data right here. And I'm going to click on the agent post. That's what we just created. So here's where the magic comes in. So that's what you're going to see. And if that's where you want it and everything looks good, you're going to press continue. And it's going to ask, do you want to generate these 5 pages? Well, yes, you do. Let me show you what that looks like once you've generated. So now it took us longer, but for you, just to do those simple steps won't take you more than 3 minutes, okay? And at this point, after 3 minutes, not only do you have 5 posts, you have it on 5 professional backgrounds. And now you can bulk or schedule these posts to go out on your Facebook, your LinkedIn, your whatever you want it to do. Again, on your computer, it will not take this long, but my computer, it's too much for right now with all of these people. So just give me a moment. Now, so far, does anyone have questions about this portion, how to create the post and how to create the design inside of Canva? Stacy?
Okay, I missed the thing with the bulk create. I don't know how to get to that.
So once you're in Canva and you choose a template you like, on this left-hand side right here, there is a tool where it says apps. And from there, you're going to click bulk create. And then all you have to do is upload the CSV file that you just made. So let's see how these look. And again, this is recorded, Stacy. So I'm going to send it afterwards, after I edit out all the dead space. So this is what it's going to look like now. I have 5 posts that look professional. They have the emojis, and I can put them right up to Facebook. And they're all different. And it took us a few minutes. Now, just like we did 5 posts, I could have said, make 100 posts. I could have done anything I wanted. And now you have something that looks highly designed. And it took you just a matter of minutes. So anyone have any other questions about this before we kind of move on and play around with some other parts of ChatGPT? No? Okay.
I want to say I love this because I did inspirational quotes and it took forever.
Oh, okay.
And I had a spot where I knew where I was grabbing those from, and I just did that.
Perfect. Yeah. And you know what? Look, like while you're talking about that, you like to do inspirational posts. So again, you can see I've done quite a bit of these docs. In fact, if you're on Street Text, that last invite that I sent everyone on Facebook was created with ChatGPT. I just thought it was very fitting if I went ahead and did that. So I'm going to close out some of these other tabs, and I'm going to show you some other prompts that I have tried. And you would be shocked at like the level of detail and insight that it gives you. So we'll wait for that to open. Let me close this down so I have less things open. All right. This is one of the many different documents that I had opened. So from here, I want to try a different prompt. So I'm going to press enter. And again, this is just your Canva document. You can start with a blank document. It doesn't matter. So from here, I'm going to press enter. I'm going to click up here. Again, you press the plus sign. Okay. And for you, who is it? Gia. So for Gia, go ahead and press magic right. And you can say, create 25 highly engaging, inspirational quotes about what? Just anything?
Yeah.
Okay. Create 25 highly engaging, inspirational quotes with emojis on Facebook. I'm going to click enter, and we're going to see what it's going to create for you, Gia. And you can do literally the same thing we just did. Put it in a spreadsheet, download it, create a template on Canva, and it will spit it completely out. And again, this thing doesn't really think, it takes really no time to do it, but just understand it's going to be a little bit slower. There it is, Gia. So it took you about 30 seconds. And here they are. You could do anything you want with these.
Now, can I ask you, one of the things that I've seen other people recommend is that they'll say, you know, write as if you're a real estate agent and then give them, do that here?
Yes.
Do you know? Or, okay.
Let's try it with just the inspirational quotes and see if we can do it from a realtor's point of view. Okay, magic, right? We're going to do the same thing to make it faster. I'm going to say 5 inspirational quotes with emojis on Facebook from a realtor's point of view. And let's just see. There you go. Let's see. Home is not a place, it's a feeling. As a realtor, I strive to help my clients find that feeling of comfort and joy in their new home. Find the home that matches your rainbow. I believe that everyone deserves a home that reflects their unique personality and style. There you go. Something else that I just tried, I wanted to create blog posts. And let me tell you, even after teaching for 12 years, the writing, it just, for me, I write very boring. Like, I don't have a lot of pizzazz and it's just not my thing. Lexi loves to correct all my grammar errors, seriously. So this is what I had wrote, and this is amazing. If there's a blog post option on your CRM, whether it's KB Core or anything else, I went to Magic Write and I put create a blog post that explains to homeowners 5 ways to improve their home and increase its value while not spending a lot of money.
No.
So let's just see what that's going to create for us. There you go. And you can read through this. I mean, it's amazing. You have subheadings, you have everything. And like one of the first options is, in fact, let's just say I don't like this. Like, let's just say, well, it's not exactly what I was looking for. You know, you can always rerun this again and it will create something different. So there's a lot of different options. And again, if you're not using Canva, you can take this same prompt right here, go to that online ChatGPT that I was telling you about, right? And put it right here in this little chat. And let's see what it creates. I mean, it's just created an entire blog post. And then from there, you can personalize it. Maybe it looks perfect the way it is, but this is a great way to have content without spending hours creating it. Obviously, there's certain things you want the human touch, but it doesn't get easier than this when you're wanting to come up with blog content that will engage your readers, keep things fresh, and you're not having to think of all of this. I mean, to me, this is an incredible tool, and I use it all the time. So you can use ChatGPT, you can use it through Canva. Both options are fine. Another thing that I really like to do, so Lexi sent me an email this morning. I just did this with all of mine because, as you know, we have email campaigns that go out and sometimes they get stale or we don't see a lot of people engaging or opening the emails. Well, it's time to freshen them up. And everybody should be freshening up their email campaigns at least once a year. Even if you've used it for years and you've got it down to a science, it's time to kind of, reinvigorate that and just make it fresh. So she sent me one of her emails that she sends to clients, and I'm going to show it to you. So before we started, Lexi sent this. So the subject line is the right list price for your home. Hi, Jenifer. When you're thinking of selling, pricing your home correctly is very important. Crunching the numbers and accounting for the area and condition of your home is a good route to establishing an accurate home price. I'd be happy to tour your home to give you a targeted list price. No obligation. Just reach out anytime. So I'm going to start with the subject line because let's say Lexi feels like, I'm not getting a lot of I'm not getting a lot of people responding to this email. So right here, I went over to the plus button, the magic right, and I'm going to say reword and make a highly engaging, or you can say have a high open, right? Reword and make a highly engaging email subject line for, and then I just put it in quotes. All right, let's see what happens. Unlocking the perfect price for your home. Discover the secret formula today. Well, there you go. You have a new subject line that not only might increase open rates, right? But all you had to do is say to reword it, revamp it. Now, let's do the same thing with her email. Her email looked good to me, but it's always good to try new things and see if it unlocks some more response rates. So I'm going to do the same type of thing. I'm going to try to reword this and make a highly engaging email. Press the plus sign, magic right. Reword this email to make it, what's another word I could say other than highly engaging? It's stuck. Someone give me what I could say. Reword this email to make it what?
Too exciting.
To make it exciting. And what?
Motivating.
Interesting.
All right, so let's try with these first, and we're going to do interesting. So I just put it in quotes. I don't even know if you have to put it in quotes, but I do. Press return. Let's just see what it creates. Okay, let's go up. Hey, Jenifer, are you ready to sell your home and get top dollar for it? The key to success is pricing it right. Let's work together to get your home's value just right. I'll visit your property and use my expertise to give you a tailored list price that will attract the most buyers and maximize your profit. Don't wait any longer. Reach out to me now and let's get started. How do you like that?
That's so awesome.
It's super creepy,
Yeah,
man.
that was nice. Yes, that was
Yeah.
really good.
Does anybody have? Go ahead.
Can you go back up and share what that email said? Because I'm trying it on my
Yes.
end with just a different type of so what was
I'm gonna-
can you put that in the chat,
Yes.
Lexi, please? Okay. Because I just want to try it on my end and kind of see what, with, like I put to make it motivating to the recipient. I'm just wondering, like, if what kind of thing it does with different types of like you did with different types of wording. So
Here's
thank you.
Oh yeah, no problem. Okay, now who wants to tell me what state they live in that's not North Carolina? Because I've done it in North Carolina.
Michigan.
Okay, what area are you in?
Southeastern.
But like not a city, just southeastern Michigan?
I'm in Clinton Township
Okay. That might be too specific, but let's just try
or
some.
Macomb County
Macomb, how do you spell it?
MACOMB.
Okay. Let's try something completely random. What are the
And
top?
I can share with you, I shared it in the chat, but I can share with you an entire web page that ChatGPT did for me for a city in my state. It was
Nice.
crazy.
Why would it be an amazing place to live? Let's just see what happens. Macomb County, Michigan is known for its vibrant community, excellent schools, and diverse economy. Here are some reasons why people come to Macomb County and why it's an amazing place to live. Great location for commuting to Detroit or surrounding areas. Over 150 parks, 31 miles of shoreline along Lake St. Clair. Home to Selfridge Air National Guard Base, a major employer in the area. Rich history and cultural attractions such as the Macomb Center for Performing Arts and the Michigan Transit Museum. Strong economy with a variety of job opportunities in industries such as automotive, healthcare, and education. Affordable cost of living and a wide range of housing options. Overall, Macomb County offers a high quality of life with something for everyone. You guys like that? If anybody wants to put anything in the chat, perhaps, that you would like me to enter in, because, you know, that's just how we explore. Let me go over to the chat. Oh, you guys have been active in there. I haven't even looked. If you want anything to go in there and you want me to try it out, let's do it.
I love this actually because I saw I'm trying to build up my YouTube channel.
Yes.
I saw one guy, he does something similar where I think he probably would have said the first part of that, maybe put bullets into just like a PowerPoint and just displayed it. And then at the end of it, it makes a great YouTube short. You get to see yourself.
Yeah.
Make a point. So this just gave me a really good idea. So.
Well, you know, Gia, what we did before with the CSV file, think of it this way. You could put into the prompt, create a PowerPoint presentation with a different topic on each page about the 5 things buyers should be aware of when purchasing a home, whatever it is. Download it, and when you create a template on Canva, create a PowerPoint template. Bulk import, and on every page will be a new slide. Upload that sucker to YouTube. And then your next prompt can be create a strong YouTube video title that will describe the 5 reasons homeowners, or 5 things homeowners should be aware of, and let it do it that way. So the template I showed you for social media posts is just one example, but you can do the same thing with a PowerPoint presentation or a flyer or anything you want. Did anyone have anything that they wanted me to kind of ask? Another thing that I did while you guys are looking is I went to Zillow. Like, let's say you have a listing that's kind of been on the market a while. You can copy your listing description on there about the house, and you can put revamp, reword this description, and that way you're not putting the whole listing description every time you're sharing it on different social media. It'll revamp it with the same information in it. So if anyone has, you know, a listing description that they would like me to try this with, you can go ahead and enter it in the chat, whatever you guys want to do.
I did it with a listing description back in March, and it did a phenomenal job on creating a great and in fact the seller was like, oh my God, Sheila, that's a really great description. The only thing is make sure that you because it's like, wow, it's so great, but then it's like you forget to add in like you know, new fridge in 2022 and all these other things that ChatGPT doesn't know. So you just have to make sure that you go back and like look at the things that you need to make sure that are in there, like the updates and things like that. So.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Jennifer,
Yes.
let's say, for example, like we were talking about how Lindsay is new.
Yeah.
And when I was new, I remember I struggled with writing my bio for all my different platforms. Like, could we try to do something where we're trying to get it to write a bio for someone who is new to the industry, something like that?
Sure. Let's try.
Good one, Lindsay, because
a
I had struggles.
bio for a, oh, well, I could just say bio, but whatever, for a new realtor in the Triangle area of NC. Her name is Lindsay. What's your last name? Oh Lord, it did that thing again. You see where it just puts my name? Oh my gosh. That was the worst thing I ever did. I made it so that my phone, every time I put name, it comes up like that. It's a nightmare. Give me some information about you, Lindsay. Where'd she go? Is she still there?
I'm thinking of information. Well, I'm in the Fuquay area,
Okay.
but the triangle's fine. I don't know.
She's been in customer service most of her adult life, I think.
That's true. I don't know. I don't know what kind of information people normally put.
She
What
is
do you like to do for fun? Sometimes I see that. She enjoys reading, walking.
I like gardening. I enjoy helping people.
You're good at listening to people's needs.
This is true.
The fun part is not giving it that much information and seeing what it does and then vamping it from there.
I
'Cause
am
right now,
detail
everything
oriented.
You're telling it so much right now that it's going to copy a lot of that rather than being creative on its own.
I really like details.
all right. Perfect. All right, let's just see what it'll do. All right. Meet Lindsay, a passionate and detail-oriented realtor in Fuquay Marina. Lindsay is dedicated to helping clients buy, sell, or invest in properties that meet their unique needs. With her excellent listening skills, Lindsay ensures that her clients' goals are met while providing exceptional service. Outside of work, Lindsay enjoys gardening in her free time. Ready to take the first step in your real estate journey? Contact Lindsay.
That's impressive.
Yes.
That's really awesome.
So let's just take a moment to kind of digest everything. And I want everyone to, let me know what their thoughts are or any questions for me before we get off, because obviously this was just meant to be like an intro lesson, but I really think that you guys will have fun playing around with this. I have done so much with this. One of my favorite things to do that I just posted, and it was amazing, is what are 5 top cost-effective home updates to increase resale value in a home and still be cost-effective? And it was just beautifully written. So what's everyone's thoughts, and how much experience have you had prior to the class with using ChatGPT or another type of proprietary AI intelligence to help you with your real estate?
I've done ChatGPT a little bit, but have not used the Magic Write.
Uh-huh.
Canva, and I use Canva a lot. So
Perfect.
I'm gonna start really diving into the Magic Write.
Perfect. Canva is Stacy's favorite.
Mine too.
Your face. No, it's really not. She thinks it's difficult. It speaks my language, but Stacy, for you, it might be even better to use the Google Chat GPT. Maybe that'll be more functional for what you need it for. Anyone else played around with this at a high level, or, you know, is there anyone in here that's never used it at all?
Me.
That's good though to try it out. I mean, actually, I started with it maybe 2 months ago. I had heard of it, but didn't know how to really apply it. And when I saw that Canva, which is a tool that I use a lot, had it. Also, I don't know if you're aware, but they just had a news article that came out today that it shows that buyers are now using ChatGPT on Zillow, Redfin, and there was one other. It is $20 a month, and you can tell it to look for 4+ bedrooms that are split level homes with hardwood floors in this area, and it will literally populate them a list using those keywords so they can sort out. One thing that I don't like is I have not found on Zillow that you can put that they have a main bedroom on the first floor. They only have an option to say that there is a bedroom on the first floor. So instead of having your clients necessarily do that, if any of you share Zillow links with your clients for whatever reason, if that's just simpler, you could always be a pro member and decide for $20 a month to have that feature. And maybe you have someone that has very specific needs that's very hard to find without sorting through your MLS. So you could say, looking for a home with an in-ground pool that has 5 bedrooms and an open concept floor plan, and allow that ChatGPT to sort out the homes that meet those descriptions. So it's just another option, but this should very much help you schedule and have posts and revamp those email campaigns. I went through every one of my emails and I asked it to make highly engaging subject lines. And believe it or not, I've already seen increase in response rates. So I don't know if it's a coincidence, but it feels much better to have freshened that up because, you know, sometimes it's hard to know what someone's going to click on or respond to. But I hope this was helpful. So the next topic that I'm going to be doing for the next session is going to actually be about door knocking. If anyone is interested in just some strategies, Stacy and Lexi from my team, who are both on here now, they introduced to me door knocking, and I'm still like a beginner level. And however, I have seen it work for them, get listings, get appointments, meet with future buyers. And now I'm starting to get more comfortable with it. So I'll kind of show you what we do, how we make it fun, and why going in a group has actually been the best that you can do. It's very fun. It's a good way to get exercise, but it's nice to meet the community. And sometimes the community, we had one nasty door knocker the other day, and they yelled at Lexi. And if anyone knows Lexi, she is very soft-spoken, very polite, wouldn't hurt a fly. And the guy told her, we just woke him up from a nap. It was like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And so Lexi says, I'm so sorry. And then a little spice came out. And when she walked away, she says, sorry, I didn't know you were 2 years old taking a nap. But anyway, this has been fun. And if you have any specific questions that I didn't get a chance to, or you're having trouble figuring it out, you guys know you can always reach out to me. So I'll take any last minute questions. Otherwise, I'll see you next time when we do a little sesh.
Can we go back over to Google GPT? I kind of got sidetracked when you was going over that part.
Well, this is all recorded, so I'll send that to you. And Google is for the spreadsheet portion of it. And I'll make sure I'm going to edit the video just so that it's not quite as long. And it'll be right there. So everyone should have that by the end of the day. Did anyone else have any comments or questions?
Sorry, you're emailing that, Jenifer, to us, or is it going to be on?
I am. Yeah,
Okay, awesome. Thank you for the insight.
Oh, you're so
Great
welcome.
job.
Thanks for coming.
Great job, Jen.
Thank
Thanks,
you so
buddy.
much.
Hey,
Hey,
Jen.
John. I didn't see you. Are you still on Street Text, right? How's it going?
Yeah, it's going pretty good. I mean, I'm running some ads and stuff like that. You know, working more towards retargeting, and I'm using this really to try to figure out some retargeting.
Retargeting is the best option that I have seen. And I don't know how long have you been using that $50 add-on?
Since it started.
Yeah, me too. Me too. And I just keep adding to the ad bundle. So it's like fresh content. But man, that's been great because people don't respond and then they see you again. You know, it's like that whole concept of following you around. It really is
Exactly.
incredible.
I'm working at moving it, pulling in, trying to go after expires because I manually enter them in. And I'm seeing, more and more that I'm able to find them because they don't respond to emails, texts, phone calls and stuff like that. So my thoughts are that they'll see me on, on the retargeting side. So that's what I've been doing.
Absolutely. Yeah, I think that's great. Bye, Lisa. Okay, well, this has been great. I'm going to get off if no one else has anything.
Hey, Jen.
Yeah.
Wendy shared in her group some slides and I copied them. You can't upload. Can I just put a link to like a Google Drive and they can grab? It's from ChatGPT and it was this guy that shared tips on ChatGPT. So
yes,
if people want to, if you want, I can just email it to you or send it to you, or you can copy it out of here.
Yeah, if you want to put it in the chat while we're here, I'll also copy it and I'll send the information when I send the recording.
Perfect.
That'd be great.
All right, there it is. Yep. And so you can just go in there, you can download all those pictures. And I just got those from Wendy's group. So
thank you. Wendy, someone else from Street Tech. She is amazing. And actually, Wendy and Linnea are the reason that I have this client that continues to buy because he's a real estate developer. I mean, it's just incredible. If you're not with Street Tech, you're not with EXP, make sure that you get in good with your firm's referral network. Because let me tell you, referrals can be a huge part of your business and they make up about 8 to 10 sales a year for me. I mean, it's just incredible. So make sure to tap into that. And if you need help with how to, if you're with EXP, I can help you with that. But there's even plenty of groups on Facebook for it. So go ahead. Sheila just shared that Google Drive that she got from Wendy when she shared information about this topic. I'm also going to put it in the email, but thank you so much for that.
great class. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, my dears, I'm going to be getting off. Thank you to my teammates who came. I appreciate that. Bye, John.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys.